This video made possible by csgopher.com, advanced Counter-Strike statistics. What's up, guys? We are back on for Betting Made Easy for September 11th, 2014. My predictions are not right. I have not fixed that. Apologies, guys. Let's go Virtus Pro win versus Epsilon. And actually, I guess, okay, so before you guys ask, I am not going to be covering any of the ESWC games or the ESEC games tomorrow. So those are a bunch of like international tournaments and tournaments that's really hard to find research for. So I've got POF versus Storm CN. I've never heard of either of those teams, and I've never heard of a single one of the players on either of those teams. So there's no information. Like, the betting on CSGO Lounge is almost entirely, I'd imagine, off of people just randomly betting for either the underdog or the team that pulled ahead, or somehow have information that I could not find as far as being able to compare these teams. I have no idea what kind of caliber. Is this a tier 1 or these tier 2s? So I'm just going to completely sit out both of those games. As far as the team LDLC versus GCL or GGL, realistically, that is a best of 3. So I'm going to put LDLC to win versus GGL. Again, I don't know that team, but this is just assuming based off the fact that, you know, like, it's a best of 3, so the better team should win that. And then we have Virtus Pro winning versus Epsilon. Virtus Pro winning against Epsilon again. One on Faceit, one on ESEA. I'd imagine that should be pretty easy. Epsilon versus Bazooners. I don't even know what that word means. I guess it's a French team, probably for bazookas or something like that, because that's what the little picture is. But anyways, I'm not betting on that. I'm not talking about that because I don't know. I truthfully cannot tell you. Fnatic to win versus Dignitas, and LDLC to win versus Titan. Now, I might be eating my own words here when I say LDLC can win against Titan, but see shortly why I believe that. Okay, so match number 1, I'm not going to talk about the GGL because there's not a lot of information on there. We have Virtus Pro versus Epsilon. It's the best one on cash. Virtus Pro is 2-3 in their last 5 matches. Epsilon is 1-4. Lineup number 1. I also want to pull this off because I got cut off a little bit in the last video, so that should be better. Lineup number 1 for VP, we have Taz, Snacks, Bialy, Pasha, Biceps, and Neo. Lineup 2, we have GMX, FXYO or Foxyo, Scream, SF, and Uzi. Head-to-head matchup, Virtus Pro is ahead 1-0 against this new Epsilon lineup. Odds on CSGO Lounge right now are 79-21 in favor of VP. I give it a personal odds of 90-10. Recommendation, medium to high on VP with a low to medium risk, and my bet is $5 on VP. The reason for this, Epsilon have just continued to not play well. Like Scream and FXYO, you know, they have these moments where they play good, but there's no synchronization between the team. Uzi kind of just does his own thing. Like, it's not really like they're playing together like a team at all yet. So playing like together like a team. I said team a lot there. Anyways, VP have been upset twice on this map versus Fnatic, but in both games they had very strong showings on the CT side. Fnatic is God as far as I'm concerned right now. They are by far the best team in the world. VP still were very strong on cash. You have to think of it that way, right? Like, yes, they did lose, and yes, they did get like Fnatic did come back, but you have to understand that is the best team in the world, and Virtus Pro is taking 13 and 14 rounds off them on this map, so that does count for something. Highlights for this matchup, Bialy and Scream. So matchup number 2, we have, pull this up, we have Dignitas versus Fnatic. Dignitas is 2-3 in their last 5 matches. Fnatic is 5-0. It's the best of 1 on Inferno. Dupree, lineup number 1 for Dignitas, we have Dupree, Device, AZ, Fetish, Zipnix. Lineup number 2 for Fnatic, we have JW, Crims, Pronax, Flusha, and Olafmeister. In the head-to-head matchup, Dignitas is ahead 2-0. Odds on CSGO Lounge right now are 20-80. My personal odds, I honestly, like, without hesitation for this, give it 5-95. My recommendation, medium to high on Fnatic with a low medium risk. My bet, $5 on Fnatic. Right now, Fnatic is the best team in the world by proving this. They 2-0'd Mouse Sports. They 3-0'd VP. They 2-0'd NIP. They are right now the strongest team in the world, and Inferno is their best map. Dignitas has looked shaky. Like, they just have not, yes, they did beat Hellraisers, but they were this extremely high favorites to win that match. Dignitas has been really weak and underperforming lately, so I can't realistically see them taking a map, especially Inferno, off of Fnatic. Highlights for this matchup, Flusha and Device. Match number 3, we have Titan versus LDLC. Now, I'm going to go into why I chose LDLC on this at the end here, but Titan is 5-0 in their last 5 matches. LDLC are 3-2. This is the best of 1 on cash. Lineup number 1 for Titan, we have Kenny S, Apex, Existence, Maniac, and Kaylee. Lineup number 2 for LDLC, Shocks, MBK, Smiths, Happy, and Kiyoshima. Head-to-head matchup, not available. These 2 teams with the new lineup, I don't think they've played yet. As far as I know, the odds on CS Lounge are 61-39. My personal odds, I give us a 50-50. My recommendation, low, medium on LDLC. Risk for this is medium to high. So that means if you are afraid of losing skins, do not bet. That's what the high risk means. Like, I really hope you guys understand this. Like, someone commented on one of my videos saying, "Oh my god, you suck so bad. I hope your family dies," or something like that. I'm like, dude, I won 6 to 7 of my bets today. You know, it happens. You can't win every single bet. Anyways, $3 on LDLC, and LDLC overall has a stronger aiming team. They are higher caliber players, but they just haven't came together yet. Titan has been on form, I will give them that, but the odds are so good in LDLC's favor. It's like you're gonna double your money, if not triple your money, by going in on LDLC here. So it's like, you know, it's a really, really good payout for an odds that should not be this skewed. Like, CSGO Launch is skewing because people are favoring Titan because they've won a few matches, but LDLC is still a top tier team, and if they come to play, they can take this map. Highlights for this matchup: Shocks, Kenny S, and Apex. Now, I'm putting Shocks first because I really, really hope he does come to play. But yeah, guys, that actually brings us to the end of Betting Made Easy for September 11th, 2014. There are 3 matches today that I am analyzing because the rest of them I do not think you should bet on. They are probably crapshoots, but if you do life or death insist on betting, go with the majority votes, as they are probably going to be right. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to like or leave a comment in the section below, as well as subscribe. My name is Evo, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.